workshop assistant with the Center for Creativity here at Pitt. I just did something really exciting. I went through a new move. One of the really exciting things that I was anticipating before this move began was that I'd have the opportunity to create a home studio, home stage environment, and I wanted to actually share that process with you. So keep watching and I'll show you how everything went. So back in late April, whenever we wrote this article, I did have a studio space, but as you'll see from this picture, it was kind of just the free space at the end of my bed. It worked at the time, but since I was moving into a new apartment with space that I could actually use as solely just a studio space, I decided it might be a good time to test out this article again to see if it's actually effective. Some of the main points were just trying to find ways to express yourself through your background, through your home stage environment, adding things like structure into your environment, so things like bookshelves, tables. You can also add things like like plants. If you have any hobbies, so a hobby that I've picked up that a lot of people have picked up during quarantine is roller skating. You can use things like this. Artwork is very expressive. This doesn't necessarily have to be your artwork, so if you have any friends in your local art community that have art that you really appreciate and really enjoy, that's a really nice way to support your local art community while also decorating your own home stage environment. And then any other personal touches. So these can be things just like candles, or this is actually a gift from my friend, which is actually funny because I don't have a dog, I have a cat. Good thing she can't read. Anything that kind of makes your space feel more like home is a worthy addition to your home stage. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I actually went about this in my own way. So yeah, keep watching and see how it goes. And so the first thing I had to do obviously was clean out the space. Whenever we moved in, we kind of just used it as a free room, just to put things in for the moment. And so as you'll see here, I'm just going and clearing everything out that I can into my bedroom, since that was already set up. Yeah, and I dropped the TV box being a little clumsy, but that's okay. And with just like a little wipe of the desk, everything was finally cleared out. And so here's just a look at what the room looks like with it basically being empty with the exception of my desk. So now that everything was empty, I just wanted to put together a layout of the room just to see from a visual standpoint before I brought anything back in, just what things would look like. And so unfortunately this place didn't have a layout that I could access online, but it was kind of fun drawing it out. And also, if you're gonna do something similar to this, like make your own floor plan, don't feel like it has to be, fully accurate. Whatever is helpful for you is fine. I have my plan. This is just like the basic layout. Since we're going to be doing like some videos over here for this channel, C4C, things like the Creative Cafe, just some workshops and things. I'd like my actual background to look pretty representative of who I am as an artist. So after I took a look at my plan and what sort of things I had that, I packed over, things that I ordered from online and didn't end up using just in other areas of my house, this is actually what I came up with. Well, I know I want to put a whiteboard in front of my desk. I wanted to put somewhere for my headphones to actually live. They're a little chunky and so they kind of need their own space. And then I knew for this corner by my desk, I wanted to have a lot of art pieces there. There's a tapestry that I got off of Amazon prior to moving in. And I actually meant it to be in my bedroom, but I ended up going with a different plan. So it was kind of just not going to be used. And my paint tower, it's actually just like a planter that my boyfriend got for me one year. I couldn't find a way to use it for plants, but the thing that immediately came to mind is like, oh, I could just stick all of my paint tubes in there since I have a million of them. so that keeps it nice and neat. So now that I had my plan, I wanted to try to implement it, see how it works. And so the first thing I wanted to start off with was that tapestry from Amazon. Figured since it was like a big thing, I could immediately put it up just to get it out of the way. Then next was the whiteboard, which was pretty easy just with command strips. Headphones, I just used like a little screw. Always be careful with power tools. Next is the paint tower, which again I want to put right next to the tapestry, just because it shows my love of plants and my being an acrylic painter. So I just marked off the wall where I want to put the screws first, and once the tower was up, just adjusting the how much the screws were in the wall. After that, I wanted to put all of my paint in, which I'm just gonna speed through this because there was a lot of paint. I was not kidding when I said I had a whole bunch of it. So now I'm just gonna put up some art, just some paintings of mine that I still have, as well as my graduation cap. And just setting up that space right next to my desk. Figuring out exactly where everything fits, that was probably the most difficult but also most fun part. Especially like a weird shape like a skate deck. It was really fun to figure out. So here is the finished room. And so now we're in my home stage environment. This was really fun for me to put together. I did have some changes since I recorded the footage. Just because some more ideas sort of popped up along the way. The skate deck that I had, it actually went over to a local studio, so it's no longer going to be housed in my home stage environment. So kind of as a trade-off, I added in that that derby skate that you saw before. I also added, I don't know if you all can see here, this is a cat tree for my cat Sophia. Felt right to give her a space in my home stage environment. Really fun part about this creative exercise is that there is no final iteration of your home stage environment. As you keep working on it, it's going to keep evolving. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe for more creative projects. We have workshops and things that go up. Just in case you're not able to make any of our workshops over Zoom, quote unquote in person, but you know, over your computer for the time being. And if you have a cool home stage environment and created a space that felt really cozy, really comforting, and really representative of who you are, feel free to send that to us. It'll give us a chance to either feature it or just appreciate all of the hard work that you put into your own space. Thank you. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day and keep creating.